Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today, I'm going to tell you what I think are the best loadouts for running the new HAWKMOON mission Harbinger to get your random roll Hawkmoons and your exotic catalysts for the Hawkmoon. So I've run this mission twice now. I have the catalyst. I worked on it a little bit. I've got a couple different rolls on my Hawkmoon. Y'all like that one? Opening shot, smooth grip, alloy magazine, hammer forge. Pretty nice. So before we go any farther, hit the like button if you haven't already and the subscribe button and all the other buttons. Click them now. I'll wait for a second. Thank you so much. So running Harbinger, when you run it the first time, you have to go to EDZ. You have to load into Trossland, and you have to go open up a fireplace. Once you've done that, you can just load directly into the mission after you beat it, and it just appears on your director. And this will be true for all your other characters. So once you beat it once, it'll be on all three characters on the map. You can just load into it. It is 1270. It is hard. I do recommend being at least 1250 on your character and having, if you're 1260 and you're a competent player, you'll get through it. The light power, or the power light, what is this, Destiny 1? The power bonus from your artifact will, count here. It's not Iron Banner. You're not just straight power. But, yeah, I had 1250s in all my gear. Not much higher than that. I ran it 1266 on my Warlock. I think I was 1267 on my Titan when I ran through it. I was a little underpowered, but not noticeable. So everything was pretty doable. But I did have some weapon combinations and some gear combinations that I think are notable that I wanted to tell you about it. There, when you're doing the mission, there's several sections. It starts out with kind of a short jumping puzzle. You have to get in, well, there's like a maze and then a jumping puzzle. So you have to go through the maze in the wall, then get to the dam, jump up the dam, and then get into the main first encounter where you fight the three different, can't remember what they're called, but they're three different taken boss level enemies. Well, not boss level, but they're strong majors. You have to take each one of them out. They're surrounded by different enemies, and they're all 1270, so it hurts. It hurts a lot. But once you finish that, then you have a boss fight in the old Lake of Shadows boss area. Kill a couple unstoppable champions, and then you'll move on to the final encounter where you have to do another jumping puzzle. But it's the same jumping puzzle you did for the first quest to get the Hawkmoon. Then you have the same boss encounter. It's just everybody's more powerful. They're stronger, and there are different champions. There's different elemental burns. There's different things. So it's like doing a high-level Nightfall, essentially. So I LFG'd it. I got some teammates. We didn't use comms. Went through it twice, no problem. I had a good time. I really like the quest. But let's get to the gear and get to the meat and potatoes of what I'm actually talking about. So if you're trying to do one of the triumphs that you all have Hawkmoon, obviously you have to run Hawkmoon in your primary slot. You should have one Hawkmoon that you got from the first mission, so you'll be able to run that one if you want to do it. Right now it's bugged, so you may not get it. If your whole fire team runs Hawkmoon all the way through, I have heard that it's bugged. I haven't heard anybody say they got it done, so if you want that triumph, maybe wait till next week. They'll probably patch it pretty quickly. But as far as gear goes, there's a lot of elemental shields and match game is on, so I recommend your primary being your energy weapon. I used my primary weapon for a sniper rifle or the Wither Horde. I liked the Wither Horde for the final boss encounter because you could use it for ad control, territory control. It did work very well in the Lake of Shadows boss unstoppable champion room. I liked it because they kind of piled together when they zone in the enemies. So Wither Horde was nice in there. But I found for the beginning encounter when you have to kill the three taken bosses in the little jumping area, I liked having a sniper rifle. It was nice for taking out those little fire laser beam idiots that I hated. I used as Nagis because I could take them out and then I could get a hard shot into the main enemy if I wanted to. But when I wanted to use an exotic down here, I switched over to my Bite of the Fox. Any sniper works. I just liked having a sniper in my primary slot for the first fight and for the boss encounter at the end. I liked having a sniper because the Wither Horde doesn't work that great in the final encounter because they're very spread out. If you just want to take out a group, Wither Horde works good, but I liked having a sniper up here. So Wither Horde for the main Lake of Shadows boss room, final boss room, I kind of like the sniper rifle. So here in the energy slot, I mainly ran my Gnawing Hunger. I mainly ran this one because it's the strongest one I have. I mainly run this Void Gnawing Hunger because a lot of the taken acolytes have Void shields in its match game, and it really was nice to just rip it off with a Gnawing Hunger. Any Void energy primary weapon will do really well. I liked the Gnawing Hunger because it's the Gnawing Hunger. There are some arc shields on some of the taken phalanxes. I had my Ikelos switched out for that when I wanted to break those shields, but I usually if I had a void, the teammate had an arc and it was not a problem. If you're soloing it, which I have not done and I don't plan to do, I think void in the energy slot for your primary weapon is going to be your best choice. As far as solar, I used my heavies for solar. There was very few solar shields as far as I can remember that were a problem. It was mostly the taken phalanx bosses, and they were far enough away where I could just break it with a grenade. I ran my Dawnblade Warlock. I could break it with a grenade. I run my Solar Titan. I'll probably run my Tether Hunter. So I might run a heavy solar. I might run a Xenophage most of the time. But yeah, this slot was the most important to me because it ripped those Acolyte shields, and those were the ones that kept spawning those eyeballs that just blasted you into oblivion, and I hated it. So, recommend Gnawing Hunger, solid choice here, or any other void energy primary. Heavy weapons, I liked the Xenophage. It was a good choice. If you're using an exotic up here and you can't use a Xenophage, Thermal Erosion will rip the shields, but it felt kind of a little ineffective. Probably would just go Falling Guillotine in that situation and just spin to win, because at that point you don't care about anything. It just destroys them. I did want to use the Lament, never got around to it because I never had an opportunity where I felt like I could give up my exotic top slot for the exotic sword in the heavy slot. Thought about using Leviathan's Breast because there are some unstoppable champions. It is nice to have a stagger. So maybe throw an unstoppable hand cannon mod and use your HAWKMOON. If you're in that mid-boss fight in the Lake of Shadows room, it was nice. Didn't really have a stagger my second time through, and we still killed them, no problem. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. If you are soloing it, you're going to need to stagger those guys, and you're going to have to take your time. So Leopard Stealth, or Leopard now, have fun. Because he'll be doing it solo, I'm sure, at some point. So those are my recommendations. I like what I like. What do you guys like? Let me know in the comments what you ran through, what you thought about the mission. Did you like it? What kind of roll did you get on your HAWKMOON? I got an opening shot one. It's pretty nice. I like this one a lot. I did also get a snapshot one. I got a quick draw one, and I got another quick draw one. I've gotten 4 so far. I got 2 more to get on my 100 tomorrow night. I'll do it on stream if you guys want to check that out. It is just this channel. Turn on notifications. I live stream here too most nights. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like on your way out, and I'll see you. Bye.